The biggest problem with AI in 2026 isn't intelligence, it's amnesia. You build a great agent, you give it instructions, and the next day, it's forgotten everything about your brand, your style, and your goals. Today, we fix that. I'm going to show you how to give your agents a knowledge vault so they actually get smarter every time you use them. This is the difference between a toy and a professional tool. In the industry, we call this RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. But you can just think of it as a long-term memory. Instead of the AI just guessing based on its training data, it's going to look at a specific folder in your Notion or a vector database before it speaks. This means it remembers your past clients, your brand voice, and your specific business logic. Now look at the screen. We are adding a search node before the AI even thinks. It's going to query our knowledge vault. So how does this Retrieval Augmented Generation, or RAG, actually work its magic? Let's dive a bit deeper into the tech. Imagine you have a massive library of information, all your company's documents, past customer interactions, product manuals, you name it. This is your knowledge vault. But how does an AI quickly find the right book, the right page, and the right sentence in this giant library? The secret lies in something called vector embeddings and vector databases. It sounds complex, but the idea is simple. We use a special AI model to convert every piece of text in your knowledge vault into a string of numbers, called a vector. Think of these vectors as a unique numerical fingerprint for each piece of information. Texts with similar meanings will have similar numerical fingerprints. All these vectors are then stored in a specialized database, a vector database, which is incredibly efficient at finding similarities. So when you ask a question, the system first converts your question into a vector. Then, it zips over to the vector database and says, hey, find me the text vectors that are most similar to this question vector. It's like a super-powered search engine that understands meaning, not just keywords. Once it retrieves the most relevant chunks of information, it hands them over to the large language model, like GPT-4, along with your original question. The LLM then uses this specific, context-rich information to craft a precise and accurate answer. It's not just recalling random facts from its general training, it's reasoning based on the trusted documents you provided. This process is what makes the AI's long-term memory so powerful and reliable. Now let's talk about some real-world use cases. Where can this AI with a knowledge vault make a huge difference? First up, customer service. Imagine a support agent dealing with a tricky technical issue. Instead of digging through endless manuals, they can just ask the AI, how do I troubleshoot error code 503 on the X2 model? The AI instantly pulls the exact steps from the technical documentation and provides a clear, concise answer. This means faster resolutions and happier customers. Next, let's think about marketing. A marketing team is planning a new campaign for a product. They can ask the AI, what were the key customer pain points mentioned in feedback from our last product launch? The AI sifts through thousands of customer reviews, support tickets, and surveys in its knowledge vault and synthesizes the top themes. This gives the team invaluable insights to create marketing messages that truly resonate with their audience. And finally, consider a personal assistant. You could upload all your meeting notes, emails, and project documents into a personal knowledge vault. Then, before a big meeting, you could ask, summarize my key action items related to the Project Phoenix launch and any outstanding questions from the team. In seconds, you have a perfect briefing, helping you stay organized and on top of everything. From streamlining complex support tasks to uncovering deep marketing insights and boosting personal productivity, the applications are truly endless. This isn't just a smarter chatbot. It's a powerful partner that can leverage your own unique knowledge to help you achieve your goals. So you're building a RAG system, awesome. It's a game changer for AI applications. But before you dive in, let's talk about some common hurdles and how to clear them, so you can build something truly robust. First up, the classic garbage in, garbage out problem. Your RAG system is only as good as the data you feed it. If your knowledge base is full of outdated, inaccurate, or just plain messy information, your AI's answers will be just as bad. The solution? Data quality is non-negotiable. Spend time cleaning, verifying, and structuring your source documents. Think of it as preparing a gourmet meal. You need the best ingredients. Next, let's talk about keeping things fresh. A knowledge base isn't a set it and forget it kind of deal. Information changes, new data becomes available, and old facts become obsolete. You need a solid strategy for regular updates. Whether it's automated pipelines that pull in new documents daily or a manual review process every quarter, keeping your knowledge base current is crucial for maintaining relevance and accuracy. An outdated RAG is a useless RAG. Now for a really tricky part, chunking. This is how you break down your large documents into smaller, digestible pieces for the retrieval model. It sounds simple, but it's more of an art than a science. If your chunks are too small, you lose important context. Too big, and you introduce a lot of noise. There's no single best way. You'll need to experiment with different strategies, like fixed-size chunks, sentence-based splitting, or even more advanced content-aware methods, to see what works best for your specific documents and use case. Finally, just because you have a great retrieval model doesn't mean it's perfectly tuned for your data. Out of the box, these models might struggle to understand the unique nuances of your domain, leading to irrelevant search results. This is where fine-tuning comes in. By training your retrieval model on your own specific question and answer pairs, you can significantly boost its ability to find the right information, not just related information. It's an investment, but the payoff in performance is huge. Building a powerful RAG system is a journey of continuous improvement. By focusing on data quality, regular updates, smart chunking, and fine-tuning, you'll be well on your way to creating an AI that's not just intelligent, but also reliable and truly helpful. If I ask it to write an email, it doesn't just write a random email. It searches for my previous emails to see how I sound. See this logic here? It's merging live data with historical memory. Watch what happens when I ask the agent about a project we discussed 3 weeks ago. It's pulling that data instantly from the vault. No re-uploading files, no copy-pasting prompts. It just knows. I've updated the Future Flow AI blueprint in the description with the memory module nodes. If you're serious about building a business on AI, you cannot skip this step. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe, because next week we're going even deeper into autonomous workflows. Go build your brain. I'll see you in the next one.